Let's talk about buy-in. You know, you may be familiar with John Maxwell's book, the classic book, The 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership. And in it, he talked about the law of buy-in. And as a leader, you got to understand how this works, because sometimes we're concerned because people aren't buying in to our changes or our processes or our pay plan or our schedule or our vision. And very often it's because they haven't bought into us. And what the law of buy-in says is that followers must first buy into the leader before they buy into the leader's vision or the change or the pay plan or any of those other things I mentioned. If they haven't bought into you, why in the world would they buy into where you're trying to take them? Now, when I first heard that, I had kind of an arrogant attitude. It's like, well, they have to buy into me. I'm the boss. Well, that was not the correct thing to say, and it certainly wasn't reality. And people don't have to buy into you either just because you're the boss. I don't care if your name is on the sign. They can comply. They don't have to commit. And the difference between the two is huge. People who comply do what's required and they stop. Those who commit do what's required and then some. And normally it's because of you. They want to be part of what you're doing. They want to please you. They want to have your back. So how do you earn buy-in? 5 key things. People have to buy into your character. By the way, they all start with C. Your character, your competence, your consistency, your compassion, and your commitment. They're asking themselves, can I trust you? Hard to buy into. That's the character, if I don't trust you. Next, are you competent? Am I going to be able to grow working for you? I might like you, but if I notice that everybody that follows you gets led into minefields and blown up, I probably don't want to line up for that abuse. So, can I trust you? Do you know what you're doing? Are you competent? And then consistency. Do you do those things consistently? Do you consistently have good character and competence? Or do you just, have a flash of brilliance every once in a while and then the rest of the time it's a train wreck? If you're an inconsistent leader, you have tentative people. They don't know which you's showing up that day. Compassion, that's number 4. Do you care about me? Am I just another number? Or do you care about me? Do you know what moves me? How often do you spend time with me? And then commitment. What changes do I see you making, leader? What effort do I see you putting forth? What sacrifices do I see you taking and making for the rest of the team? If I start to buy into those 5, I'm a lot more likely to buy into where you're trying to take me. And these things are earned day in and day out. You cannot command commitment. You have to inspire it. And buy-in is lost really quick. It's built over time. It can be lost overnight. With one emotional outburst, a character shortcut, some ridiculously foolish thing that we do, and a lot of that buy-in comes tumbling down. So be aware of it, be prepared to earn it, and be prepared to keep it and increase it day in and day out.